Literally every time I want to make a video, it's a grey day and I'm not sure about the lights, but we'll get there. One day I will have good lighting. Hi guys, I'm Elisa, I'm the Mindful Makeup Artist. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Elisa, I'm the Mindful Makeup Artist, and today I will discuss why I stopped buying makeup. So, I made a little outline because I was already filming this video and then I realized I was just saying a lot of different things and it didn't really connect. And I'm still figuring out how to do YouTube. So, let's just start this video because I don't like unnecessary long intros myself. Why did I want to make this video? That's my cat playing around with a sponge, a makeup sponge. I'm not gonna use a sponge anymore, obviously. I feel like this is a topic that really interests me because, you know, I try to have like a little bit more minimalistic approach to life, and I've been trying to do that for like a little bit longer than a year now. So, where to begin? You know, when I was starting out, when I was still having my training at Makeup Designery, that's when I really started to fall in love with makeup because, like I mentioned in an earlier video, I was never really the kind of girl who was playing around with makeup from a very young age. So I really started to develop my interest in makeup at the age of 21, 22, something like that. You know, I started to follow a lot of people on YouTube. I watched a lot of tutorials, and you know, I already had my makeup for my professional kit, the things that I was using in class, but I didn't want to use those products on myself. I wanted to have like a separate, you know, my professional makeup kit is for my professional job and I'm not going to use it on myself, or maybe like once in a while a certain eyeshadow, but I want to keep that as a separate thing. What happened is I wanted to try out a lot of different stuff. I wanted to try out a lot of different foundations. I wanted to have a lot of different eyeshadow palettes because I really wanted to, you know, I was like, I'm gonna be a makeup artist and I need to have a lot of different products because it's my job. I just had this idea like, you know, this is going to be my job and I need to know all about different brands and test them out. That's just normal, that's what I have to do. So I sort of used my future job as an excuse to buy a lot of products. And I remember that I had like sort of a deal with myself. So once a month I was allowed to go to the drugstore and buy makeup, and that's what I did. And every time I did it, I got real happy, and I came home with like at least 3 new products, and like, yay, excited, and yet another foundation to add to the collection and try out. If you are following a makeup training, it's almost encouraged. I mean, not necessarily by the teachers, but you know, by your classmates, because that's exactly what, you know, what they did. Like, oh yeah, and I bought this from this brand and it's really cool, you should really have it, and oh yeah, and this was on sale, so I bought like 10 lipsticks, and so you are also like in an environment where it's sort of like people like, do I say like a lot? I'm sorry. They just make it seem normal to have a massive amount of makeup because, you know, we're makeup artists, we should have a lot of makeup. You know, it's normal. So I didn't really question it at that time. You know, if you watch all these YouTubers, hello, I'm a YouTuber now myself basically, but you know, you get the point. They use different products in almost every single video, and I think that sort of creates this idea of I should do the same, right? Like I should have a lot of different products myself because apparently that's normal. But let me tell you this, the collection, you know, the makeup collection of a beauty blogger is not realistic at all. I mean, they literally have a room full of makeup, and it's not realistic because, surprise, they don't have to pay for it. I mean, like most products are sent to them because of their sponsorships and stuff. And of course, you know, if people or companies send you products, it's easy and almost normal to use different makeup products in every single video. I'm here to tell you that you don't need a room full of makeup. And you shouldn't try to copy that, because I feel like this is really a thing amongst young girls now these days, is that they sort of want to have all those different products themselves. And I used to be one of those girls too, you know, I was really buying a lot of makeup. And a year and a half ago, when I had my big breakthrough and epiphany, I all of a sudden had the realization that we live in a very consumerist world and that the beauty business plays a huge part in that. Because here comes a surprise, beauty is a business and it's all about making money, and it's all about making you spending your money. So it's really all marketing, you know, and this is not just makeup, this is the entire world. And I feel like we thrive on marketing. I don't know if it's correct what I'm saying, but yeah, you get the point, I hope. You know, you go into the store, you go into the drugstore, and then you see like this new product by brand number X, and you know, it's a really nice campaign, and they hired this famous model who's really popular on social media these days, and the packaging looks so cool and expensive, and oh, the product, it smells amazing, so you really want to have it, so you're gonna buy it, and you do that, and you buy it, and you get home and you're happy because it's new, and then you try it for the first time and you're still happy, but then once you open it, it's no longer new, so you put it in your cupboard full of makeup, and it's sitting there collecting dust, and you use it once in a while, and that's it. Or at least that's what, you know, that was the case for me. Same thing for eyeshadow palettes, like you go into the drugstore and you see all these different eyeshadow palettes and all these new eyeshadow palettes, and they have nice colors and nice packaging, and it's like flashy words and shiny stuff and catchy titles. That's also really a thing, like, you know, they use a lot of funny titles for makeup products these days. But really, I mean, it's just a name, and you don't need to buy a product because it has a funny name. So when I sort of realized that, I really changed my entire makeup collection. And I really started to make a selection of what I still liked and what I felt like I could get rid of. I did that, and you know, I have a good friend, he's a drag queen, so I gave all my makeup to him, you know, the makeup that I no longer wanted to use. And it was really liberating. I mean, you guys, I can honestly really recommend it to you. Like, do a big decluttering of your makeup collection, and it gives you so much more peace, at least in my case. Because in the mornings, you know, I no longer have to doubt what I'm gonna do, because sometimes, you know, I opened my cupboard and it was like too many options. I don't know what I want to use today. I don't know. Now that I don't have that problem anymore, it's just simple, because I have this eyeshadow palette, I have that foundation, and I have those couple of lipsticks, and it's really made my morning routine much easier. So basically, the rule that I have right now is that I only buy makeup if I finished something. And I think that should be the case for everything, you know. You know, I'm mostly talking about my personal makeup collection right now, but the same thing applies for my professional makeup collection, because you don't need a zillion amount of eyeshadow palettes. Because I feel like that's the stuff that most makeup artists really want to buy, like a lot of different eyeshadow palettes, so you have a lot of different options. You don't need 7 different nude eyeshadow palettes, because they're just all shades of brown and beige. I mean, 1 palette should be sufficient. Really, you don't need all those different products. You don't need 30 or even more different lipsticks. I had so many lipsticks, guys. I mean, literally like 50 different lipsticks, and I was never gonna finish them because they would last for such a long time. But you know, makeup has an expiry date, so it's really stupid to have that many lipsticks. You don't need all the foundations from all the different brands. I have my foundation palettes from one brand, and I just stick to them because I'm happy with them. Same thing for colorful palettes. I mean, just invest in one, maybe or maybe a couple of palettes, so you have all the colors that you could possibly need, and then stick to that. You know, nowadays I do have eyeshadow palettes in my professional makeup kit that I maybe, you know, have used once. And if you start to think about it, it's really basically throwing away your money, because you could have done something else with your money. And of course, I mean, if you are rich as hell, I'm not gonna tell you what to do with your money. I mean, if you want to buy a lot of makeup, then you should do that. But considering the age we're living in, I feel like we should all be a little bit more concerned about the stuff that we're buying. I'm just here to give you a little bit of an insight in what it really should be, or what it really could be. And I'm just here to show or to tell you that what you see in the majority of YouTube channels isn't realistic. I mean, those guys are usually sponsored, they get sent a lot of products, they don't often have to pay for their makeup, I guess, but you do have to pay for your makeup, don't you? I have to pay for my makeup. So having a storage box or a garage or even a room full of makeup is really not realistic. Simplify your life, and you will find like way more rest in what you do. I think that's all that I wanted to say in this video. I hope that I made my points. I also hope that this is going to be a watchable video, because I feel like I wasn't really in my vibe today, but I will try to edit it in a watchable way. So if you like this video, please leave a thumbs up. I don't like this part actually. I don't like to beg for likes and followers. I mean, just do whatever you want to do, but be nice. You can always give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram if you want. If you have any extra things that you want to say about the topic, then put them in the comment section. If there are any makeup related subjects you want me to talk about, you can do the exact same thing. And hopefully I will see you in my next video. And yeah, enjoy your rainy... I'm gonna enjoy my rainy Sunday. I think it's gonna be a Netflix day. Yeah. Bye. Am I still weird on camera? Yes, I am. Beauty equals money. It's gonna sound as if I don't like my own business. Tschüss.